Hi guys, I'm going to show you some cards I've recently made, and I'm also going to show you my dad's Father's Day card and present I made him. Okay, so the first card I made was birthday fishes. I've seen stamp sets with this before, but I got this simple fish stamp from Hobbycraft and used my alphabet stamp to put that itself, to add that myself. I really like sentiments that, like, you are the apple of my eye and there's like a little apple to put with it. I really like things like that. So birthday fishes instead of birthday wishes. Boom boom. I really like that. So I've also coloured the background. I've also watercoloured the little fish. For the hats, all I did was cut out triangles and went round each edge with a black marker to match the little fish. I've put Wink of Stella on the fish today, and maybe not on the hats actually. I've got a bit of, oh, what's it called? I'm never prepared, I'm sorry. Stickles, and on a paintbrush, and just put little bits. I don't want to cover it too much, but just little bits here. Stuck a few sequins. Now these are glossy accent, so you just literally let it bubble up and it turns like that. I love that effect. It literally does look like bubbles, and it is obviously 3D anyway. So my camera keeps moving, it's really annoying. I'm sorry, hold on. Okay, so yeah, that's birthday fishes. We have a happy birthday shaker. So this is obviously 3D because this has a bit of acetate. Excuse me, my voice is going. This has a bit of acetate with some sequins underneath. The matching die for the birthday on top. I've used the polka dot stencil with some Versamark ink. Sorry, I've got a really bad throat today. Let's have a drink there. Versamark ink with some purple or lilac embossing powder. I think that one was heated up actually. So I used the heat gun to heat settle that. I used, these were Summertime Charm, I think, from Lawn Fawn, with the matching dies for those. I really need to invest in some more dies because so much easier, and I love the little border you get. And added some sequins that match the inside sequins. So yeah, this if you like this idea, it can be done for males without the flowers obviously, but just with some different colour sequins and stuff. But that's that one. I got an eBay job lot the other week. Some stamps, oh, this woman really annoyed me. She was like, yep, they're used, but they're in good condition. So I was like, yeah, I can deal with that. A bit of ink stain, no problem. No, this woman did not take care of her stamps, and that really bugged me. She didn't put correct foam mount on the back. Some were split in half, so you had one part, one foam, another part, another foam. Some were really creased, so I had to chuck literally half of them away. So I was really angry at that. But it came with a wishing you a very happy birthday. So what I did it twice, just testing. I think it was Jennifer Maguire. She does this technique a lot, and she's like the queen of card making. So I thought I'd try it. Not as good as hers, but you know, I'm proud of it. So this one obviously male themed. So I just watercoloured it with a mixture of blues and greens, added some sequins. Oh, that was also stamped in Versamark ink, and used a white Wow heat embossing powder. I wasn't too sure on this stuff actually, but I have to say, for the more finer details, this Wow super fine powder, despite being so expensive, it was worth it. I'd definitely buy some more. So yeah, that was that one. And then the pink one. I've added some stickles to both actually, in the stars and around it, and some sequins. So we have 2 happy birthdays there. We have a Feel Better. This mug was out of a Christmas set actually, so I just stamped Feel Better on it. Used a lilac ink I think I may have coloured that in for like a hot chocolate or a tea or something. I did the same technique where you stamp it in Versamark ink, the whole image, you cover it in clear embossing powder, heat it, do exactly the same again to get that nice sheen. Shine. So it saves you on the, oh, my memory today, glossy accents. It saves you on the glossy accents. So I stamped the steam and I used I think it's called, bear with me, no, Seafoam White, I think, by Paper Mania. I can't find it at the moment. Yeah, Seafoam White. Just wrapped a few, wrapped a piece of twine around a few times with a purple. Oh, this camera. I am so sorry. Well, it's not the camera, it's the stand. Yes, I used a lilac button. I really like this little tea set background. I've had this for ages, but I love it. And 3 little gems. So a little feel better card there. We have, which one shall I do next? Congrats, it's a boy. I've mixed a few stamp sets here. I've used a grassed die down the bottom. I used these from, goodness me, Penelope's Blossoms. It's kind of sad when you remember the stamp names, isn't it? So that's from Lawn Fawn. This is from Plus One, I believe, from Lawn Fawn as well. This little dude I got from Hobbycraft the other day. Their stamps I stopped buying, actually, for ages because, to start with, they were the really cheap ones. They were so flimsy you can bend them. No matter how careful you were, they would rip when you pick them up. The ink would be all blotchy, so I just stopped buying them. But I did notice recently that they have improved so much. It's a much thicker stamp. It picks up ink and stamps it beautifully. So that's one of the new, I might show you in another video actually sometime. So this is one of the newer ones I've seen. So I watercoloured him and the bird. Used the same blue for the little bag and the rabbit. Oh, it's called, if I can find it. For the little bunny tail, I used liquid applique. I use this a ton at Christmas, but for his little tail, I wanted it all puffy. So it's literally the coolest thing ever. I'll have to try and get it on video at some time. You literally put it on, and it's like a cream, and you heat it and it literally puffs up in front of you. It's brilliant. It's best to leave it even if you do use it with a heat gun for like 24 hours or something, but it's brilliant. I also stamped out of Penelope's Blossoms these 3 little dots in Versamark ink, and then I used the holographic embossing powder and heat set that, and then added 3 little gems at the top. I loved how these little flowered sequins match these ones. That was just a total accident. I was like, oh, it needs some flowers, and there we go. So yeah, that's also available. We have a congratulations, Mr. and Mrs., since it is wedding season after all. So I literally used, these are from Penelope's Blossoms. Why do I struggle with that so much? So that's from that set. The Mr. and Mrs. is from the Paper Mania Anniversary Sentiment set. So for this, even for the background, we'll start with the background. I just got a piece of white card, got my Versamark ink, did a border of about this much in the ink, totally covered it in the embossing powder, and then heat set that. Placed this piece of card on top, stamped all these images and sentiments with the Versamark ink, and heat embossed that with silver embossing powder too, and then just added these little pearls as well. So that's a congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Camera's gone again. Okay, so for my dad's Father's Day card, I used, and I'll get this set out if I can reach that. I used this Avery L Father's Day, which is literally the most brilliant stamp set ever. I saw "You still look as good as the day I met you." And I was like, well, that just calls for a photo. So I used don't laugh. I used my Polaroid die from Lawnform. I used this banner is from Penelope's Blossoms from Lawnform, and then I stamped in there Happy Father's Day to the best one, which luckily fit. It looks really cool. So yeah, that's me, little chubby, and that's my dad. It's kind of swapped a bit. I'm really skinny now, and he's got a bit of a Father Christmas belly, bless him. I still love him to pieces. He's my best friend. He supports me through everything. So I just used some different colour paper so I did the background and then that strip down there and then another strip there. To add a bit of texture, I added a thin bit of ribbon, very subtle, but at least you can see it. Did the banner and did the 3D and popped it all with a black background. So that's me and my dad when I was little. Ideally, for that sentiment, I would have loved a baby picture, but because all the pictures are either in his office or on his computer, it would have looked so obvious if I said, oh, can I have a baby picture please? So this was one that I did have, so I'm quite happy with that. But that's him. And for his present, this may be a new product that I might come out with. I've made him a coaster out of resin. I've watched a few YouTube videos. Never in my life have I touched resin. I'm normally pretty scared of new things like that. But yeah, he loves his DIY. I'm not sure if you can really see that. Hold on. Typical. I have a crafting desk and no white card in there. There we go. So he loves his DIY. So I got some screws, some washers, some bolts, and this little picture hook, but it's got a little heart in it, which I thought was really cool. So I pretty much laid that in resin, worked out the resin, did that, and left it, which probably was the hardest thing for me because I have a habit of poking things to see if they're dry, and 9 times out of 10 they're not. So I had to literally leave this for the weekend. I'm at my boyfriend's every weekend, so I did this on the Friday and just left it. Oh, this camera. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I really hope he likes it. This is something I may actually get into. Whether or not it will be by request, like for example you want one with screws and whatnot, or if I'll just make them one at a time and just see how they sell. So this is something I may be getting into. I'd love to hear your feedback if this kind of thing would be you'd be interested in as a gift to buy. Prices, I've not worked that one out yet. I need to work out how much. Obviously I know how much it costs, but I need to work out how much per thing it will need. So yeah, this is my dad's Father's Day present with his little card. The rest of them, they're either on my Facebook for sale currently, or I need to take a picture then upload them, but regardless they are available. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.